Welcome back to Let's Play White Day 11 in School. Yes, as you can see, I am doing 2 recordings in one go, which has been a while since I've done that. Been a while since I've recorded, as I stated in the previous part, but also that, more so. My god, this laptop is a beast. On my old laptop, it would be like, converting to MP4, it would take several minutes. Here it's like, pew, there you go, here's the MP4 version as well. It's like, bloody hell, it must have been my old laptop. Because Jesus Christ, that was fast. Even freaking Audacity saved a lot faster. Is that actually a thing with laptops and computers? Where, the better, it is, the better hardware and all that makes it run a lot smoother with pretty much everything. My god, that was crazy. Let's get the show on the roads.
You! What do you think you're doing there? Nobody ever escapes this school! Die! Let me through! I must get in! I'm begging! My daughter's in there! Let go of me! No! No! You killed her! You killed my daughter! You'll pay for what you did! You're just like them! Why? Tell me why my daughter had to die! It's your turn. Suffer like my child!
Now I feel like, with her voice actress, you must turn on the alarm to survive. Try to remember the switch that you saw somewhere high up. Yeah, it gives you this hint, right? But if you forgot to switch it over to that prior to this scene, you can't actually do that. You just die. So it's pretty much trial and error in that. Man, his battery is still quite high. Signal shit, though. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the voice actress. It's like it kind of blends the English voice actress with the Korean voice actress there. It's like where she, like right now, that's her Korean voice actress in the background. Like right at the end where she screamed, her like, ah! That was her Korean voice actress clearly. But the rest was just her English voice actress as she was talking. I find that kind of neat how it kind of blends together. Now, well, let me just stop for a second. What? That was weird. There we go. Didn't need to do that, but I wonder if I'll be able to get the trophy for nothing phases me now within this playthrough or not. Probably not, considering the amount of times you have to use it. I mean, with the soy milk, it's easy enough because they're in abundance throughout the game and they use the heal after all.
My child, I will always protect you.
Hey, what's going on? I heard something fall. That woman is...
Wait, did the scene play out like this all the previous times? I can't remember, it's been quite a while. It's not my fault. Stupid idiot fell over when I turned the alarm on. She tried to kill me?
I'm glad you're not hurt. Thank goodness. We don't have time for this. I heard a scream coming from the lecture hall. I think it was So Young. I'll go look for Ji-hyun. You go ahead.
Yeah, as you can see right there, it's played out a bit differently. Now it's not Ji-hyun that's in the auditorium, but So Young. It's like, oh, so that just leaves you thinking, it's like, so where's Ji-hyun? It's like, if you saw Sung A's endings, which I'm not going to spoil, you kind of see what probably happens each time in each scenario, whether you get Ji-hyun's endings or Sung A's endings. It's like, where So Young ends up. It's still left kind of ambiguous, but it's kind of hinted at in one of those endings. Look at that, the animation. He's like he's kicking her in the back of the heads. Again, I commented on this before, but is it difficult or is it, I don't know, add the textures onto the body itself rather than just simply underneath it, pretty much? I mean, surely you could just add a few bits of blood to the head or whatnot. Don't need to be awfully gory or anything, even though this is a freaking horror game after all, which is kind of surprising. I guess, I don't know. I've never made a video game before, so I don't know how it works. One of those things I've always been interested in, That's probably anyone who's ever played a video game has wondered to themselves, it's like, wouldn't it be cool to make a video game? Maybe get the thought of this, like, oh man, just like, yeah, working in the video game industry sounds awesome until you actually hear how shitty it is, and then you're like, doesn't sound so appealing now. Sounds kind of shit. No wonder why there's so many independent games and shit like that. It's like, no, we don't want any of that shit. Probably get paid shit and then just like freaking get fired at the end of it all, even though you did well, even if the game sells well, it's like, we're having a clear out sale. Well, not clear out sale per se, but essentially it's like, spring cleaning, everyone! You're fired. It's like, why? Well, we can't spread all this money evenly to you, so you've done your job now, fuck off. It feels like that seems to happen quite a bit in the video game industry. Which is kind of shit. We cannot see anyone over here because it's so dark, but we shall soon. In a matter of seconds. It's clearly So Young. But of course, there's someone on the stage. The protagonist doesn't know. I mean, to be fair, from this distance, he can't see her. They show us a close-up of her, but that's not necessarily how he's seeing her from there, because, it's quite a distance, can't quite see as clear from there. Now, wasn't there, I mean, look at that, even with these bloody lights on, it's dark as shit up here. I guess because it's nighttime, it makes it darker, I guess. These lights didn't take that into account. It's like, but we're not going to use the auditorium during the night time. Well, they might. Maybe something like, I don't know, an event, clubs running late, I don't know. Definitely remember there being something you could pick up. Not that it really matters, although if it's tranquilizer, that'd be kind of useful. Because it can add towards the count for the trophy. But I don't see it anywhere. I forget where it even is, if at all it's even there. Oh, there it is. I was just felt bad. Gotta need to remember to pick up as many felted pens as possible on hell mode because yeah, it's kind of needed. Oh, for some reason I thought there'd be a coin next to it. Thinking of the wrong one. And on top of that, let's get one of these, because why not? We've already got 6 of them. Now we have 7. She's gonna blow! And there's nothing we can do about it. She's going out of control. Looks dangerous. Don't know why I turned the lighter on. It's pretty bright in the It's like, I'm no engineer, but maybe if I kick it, it will fix itself. It's just like, yeah, let's just ignore the machinery that's clearly going haywire and just go into the auditorium. I mean, that's kind of where we're heading anyway, you know? We can see So Young on the stage, pretty much. So we're like, what's she doing up there? You know what? Considering all this chaos breaks loose right here, and she just literally jumps from the ceiling. I mean, was she like that spider woman who was crawling on the ceiling? Was she doing the same thing? Or did she jump from a balcony? Probably the latter. But yeah, all that, and I assume she can't hear the music. The music's probably just there for us, not the characters. So this music's not actually playing for the characters. But assume it works. And you have to wonder, how the fuck is So Young man, accompanied with the music as well. Obviously, characters aren't actually hearing just for the, you know, atmosphere, which is absolutely batshit insane here. Because, my god, why is Yoko Ono on the soundtrack? There's no Yoko Ono. At least I don't think. Otherwise I would have noticed it. But that was the amount of time it takes. No, actually, that's the thing. I don't think I've paid attention to the credits. Maybe the next time we see the credits, just gotta check for like when it comes to like music credits. It's like, who was the person who decided to have a lot of the soundtrack be like over? It's just nuts. It's the type of soundtrack that will get reactions from people ranging from what the fuck to well, what the fuck. There's not really much of a range of reactions really. It's just that you'll be like, what the fuck? And if anyone else happens to hear it, they'll be like, what the fuck? That's just the natural response. It's not, well, this is scary, but more, what the fuck? I think it's loud, well, it's overpowering. Honestly, I preferred the Doppelganger boss music. I mean, it was just as weird as this one. But, you know, at least it had something on it. You know, because it had the whole... I mean, it's still ridiculous. Soundtrack to this game is just awesome. You got the... I mean, you still got that... whatever that instrument is playing in the background. but you got two tracks like that. They always tend to be accompanied by like which just makes it what looks great. And then you've got the credits scripting song, which is, you know, way different. It's just a straight up pop band, which just kind of, I mean, maybe that's what they're going for, the contrast between the two. Maybe that's the entire idea, actually. Now. It's like, you went through hell, so now you get a song that's not hellish. Unless you hate cheesy pop bands, then I guess it's still hell, I guess. And these quick time events are really easy. I remember them being challenging to an extent the first time I played the game. But you know, the more you play it, the better you get. Yeah, say that about anything, really. Hello. Wait. Long hallway. I'm just thinking, my nephew was over not too long ago. If he was still here, I wonder what his reaction would be to this music right here. Just nuts. But the water drowns it out. What a strange experience that was.
Not young. I saw my sister. I heard her soul crying in agony. It's trapped inside the school. Hee-min, you must free them. All the dead souls trapped here. You must.
You must. I remember just seeing that line so many times. Yeah, all freaking three of her endings on every goddamn difficulty. You have no idea how much of a pain in the ass that is. Unless you played it. I mean, even if you haven't played it, you can probably see that would be inevitably a pain in the ass. Okay, so young. We're technically currently on your best end route because technically we haven't annoyed you. But this is the perfect time to be an annoying little shit.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Just go.
Oh, I'll do that. Oh, wait, no. I'll talk to you again.
If it wasn't for you, I'd have never made it this far.
See, she doesn't mind talking a bit here and there. It's just that if you talk to her too much, she'll get annoyed.
I won't ask you anymore. Please leave.
Okay. No. Anything else to say?
Why are you not going?
Oh, I'm going to go. Oh, no. I'm sorry.
Why are you acting this way?
No, I'll be on my way. No. Anything else to say?
What the hell are you thinking?
I mean, what the hell is hee-min doing? Is he just like staring at her? I mean, if so, I can see why that would be, annoying and would, drastically decrease any, relationship build-up or whatever you want to call it.
Ugh, I'm so tired of you.
You're trying to talk to me. I hate socializing. Piss off. Okay, I'll be on my way now. But just like with that, it makes me wonder what their reaction is if you actually do the trophy achievement thing for essentially, well, harassing them, I suppose. I mean, why did you do that? Why is that a freaking trophy achievement? You have freaking hell mode shit on the achievements, all I can understand that, but why do you have to add in not one, but 2 trophies for that? Just why? I mean, you know, annoying the shit out of them by talking to them repeatedly, fair enough, but that, no, just, yeah. Where are we going again? I picked up the token, alright. So you're probably wondering at this point, so how is things gonna play out? Is this gonna go straight to the ending, pretty much, right? God damn it, me saying that's kind of... Oh wait, there was one right over there. That's kind of, you know, spoiled the fact there's gonna be a little bit more than you think. Well, I've kind of alluded to it multiple times throughout this LP, that there is something more to the game that we haven't seen yet.
So you've finally done it. I really thought you'd give up after 1 or 2 seals. How did it go? I think it went well. I really think that my sister's soul has passed on. Wow, you're such an idiot. You don't know anything at all. What's wrong? Why are you staring at me like that? What the hell is going on?
Yeah, this is different, isn't it? You see why I wanted to save this for last? Big plot points here. Twists and turns. Oh, and we got a different background, different location.
Do you finally get it now? You foolish girl. You are going to be keeping the promise that your sister broke. My young said she would always be with me. She made that promise. She promised, but she never showed up. I was all alone. Alone in the flames. When I woke up, my soul was trapped forever in the school. Like other dead souls, I preyed on people. Their energy, their dissatisfaction, anger, sadness. It gave me strength. But all that's over now. With the power that you've unleashed, I'll be able to live again. And you are of no use to me now. You will die right here.
Dun dun dun! How's that for plot twist? So, Sangha was a ghost the whole time. It actually makes a lot of sense when you really think about it.
Hey, Nayang, it's me. Huh? It's me, Sangha. So young. Oh, really? Do I sound like so young? Oh, maybe because we're on the phone. Anyway, do you want to come to my house tomorrow? My mom wants to give you.
It's gotta be kind of hard to talk because they're gonna be talking.
Hello, Mrs. Han? How are you doing? It's me, Eun-mi, Sung-a's mom. I'm sorry I haven't called sooner. Well, Na-young really takes good care of Sung-a, you know? Yes, my daughter's so fragile, you know. I'm always thankful that Na-young looks after her. Oh, please, don't say that. Why don't we have a dinner party with the kids sometime? All right. Okay.
I would explain what you're supposed to do
Hey,
here, but
Na-young, look at me. I'm always so grateful to you. It must be hard for you to study and stay with me all the time. It really helps me. Come on. Don't just laugh. Say something.
we've got to take all these tokens by in a specific order. See? Can't pick that one up yet.
Na-young? Where are you? Quit playing and come out! Fire! Mom! Anyone, help me! Please help!
It was so young that named Sung-a that was on that tape. The dead girl.
Let me go! My daughter's in there!
I think that's how you called her.
Sung-a! Get out of the way! Please let me through! No! Let go of me! Sung-a! Sung-a! Oh no! Sung-a! Sung-a! Oh God! Sung-a! Hello? Anyone there? Mom? Mom? Mom! Where are you? I can't see anything. Mom! Mom! Mom!
I'm not sure if that's all of it.
Look at me, Na-young. Can't you see me? Where were you when I died? Don't act like you're sad. Don't pretend to be good. You're gonna feel my pain.
Can I talk now? Okay, so, in case none of that.
Hey sis, dinner is ready. Na-young? I said come out for dinner. Don't you want to eat? Open the door. Why aren't you coming out of your room? What's wrong? Why are you angry at me?
Those subtitles were a bit early there, weren't they? Is that all? Can I talk about the plot now? I mean, we got plenty of time. Very easy mode gives you a lot of time to complete this little puzzle, which is really essentially just find all the tokens and take them in the order that you obtain them, essentially. Which is why I'm leaving out that one. While I, take my time to listen to the whole thing play out. The whole dialogue, expand on it, and to further elaborate on it in case none of that somehow made sense. Essentially, Sung-a is the girl who died in a fire. at school. Na-young, which is So-young's sister who killed herself, was Sung-a's best friend, and she was, well, actually, this will get even further expanded on in the extra characters route, which is why I've kind of specifically done these playthroughs in this order, because it makes more sense to do it that way. So there'll be more expansion on Sung-a and all that. But yeah, Sung-a is the ghost that guy was talking about as well, when he was like, yeah, that was the voice of that girl who died here. That was Sung-a's voice on that cassette tape. Which is why it influences how one of Sung-a's endings goes, where you put the cassette in the lost and found, or like, no, it wasn't the lost and found, it was like a suggestion box thing. Put it in there, and then, because like, there's that one scene where she talks about it, and she was like, but don't the dead, you know, hurt too, or something like that. I can't remember what she was as. I mean, kind of like the hints were there all along, essentially. They add a little bit of subtlety to it though, so that if you're not paying attention, even if you are paying attention, you might not notice it until the plot twist hits you, essentially. But yeah. So doing that, Sung-a, I guess, kind of looks at you and just like, oh, so you do care about the deceased, so, and then that's how one of Sung-a's endings lays out because of that. And yeah, and also that crazy woman that kept trying to kill us, that was Sung-a's mother. Makes more sense now. So whenever she dies, essentially, it makes you wonder how Sung-a feels seeing that happen. It's like she's clearly, like, you know, kind of keeping it to herself in those scenes, bits, trying to keep it together, put up facades that don't, you know, go, wait a second, that was your mother? Anyways, at this rate, probably only gonna get one of the two endings, so let's get the show on the road. Oh, I can't even take that one, it wasn't even the last one. I'm an idiot. Oh well, there's plenty of time to find the album. But yeah, plot twists. So, you know, she's kind of, you know, become a vengeful spirit. She's kind of been overcome by evil. It's like, I don't know. I think it was like in the original like they might have had a bit more of an explanation as to Sung-a's character, like being possessed by something, some kind of evil. So it's not really Sung-a herself, it's more like some evil attachment, really. And also, yeah, that's one other thing before I forget to mention, is it makes sense why that one time, remember the tree boss? We saw Ji-hyun that one time, seemingly doing something in the background that was never elaborated. That's clearly indicating that she must have, under Sung-a's command, set in motion the events that led to that tree boss thing. I'd assume that's what happened there. She was using Ji-hyun to get to Sung-a, like, no, So-young. But then when we come into the picture, she realizes we've got more potential to be of use to her, so she probably ditches Ji-hyun in favor of us, so that's something, isn't it? Poor Ji-hyun. I wonder what she's doing right about now. I wonder if she's still in the new building. Probably still hiding from the janitor and all the chaos in the school. I just gotta freaking remember where I'm going. I used to have this rule, because there is no, this place does make sense logically, you know, not really. What I mean is, essentially, you can get used to the layout it's not all randomized or anything like that. It's just that, you know, it's been so long that I can't remember the layout as well, but here we are. That should be the last one. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm not even sure if it was in the order of what you picked them, but you gotta do it in that specific order. What a weird place. That was a blood-curdling scream right there. Yes, Na Young has taken her revenge. Oh wait, yeah, we can't still pick her up. It's like we're just gonna ignore her. This is why I'm not my first playthrough. It's like, what? This is the first. This is the first. Well, actually, no, it wasn't the first playthrough. It was the first playthrough where I went with So Young, and this is the exact ending I saw. Is that scenario played out? But it wasn't because I chose to ignore her and not bother to pick her up so that we'd get out together. It was because the option literally wasn't there. I don't know if it was because it wasn't patched, or if it was simply because I kept like annoying her. Maybe I annoyed her so much that the option was removed somehow. I don't know, but it was strange. And that's how I got this ending first. First time I did, anyway. Just reusing that scream, really? Man, what a dick move, hee-min. That probably says something very profound and impactful, but it's in Korean, and I don't know Korean, and they didn't translate it. But yeah, that's So Young's bad ending. Na Young was not amused with that. It's like, you were supposed to save her. I went out of my way to stop Sangha from stopping you. And you screwed it up. 38 minutes. I don't know if I'll be able to get both endings here in one recording, because it'll be a long... Well, now to think about it, same thing happened with Sangha's endings. The part for that was like 50 minutes long, I think. Might have been. I mean, there's no contrast. This song compared to the final boss music. How vastly different that is. I should have switched to Korean at the end, so we get to hear this song in Korean. Now, seeing as there's literally no voice acting at the ending of this specific ending, you know, I could have done that, but damn it, I forgot. Composing, arrangement. Oh yeah, there's also the. I mean, it says composed by, but that seems like it's indicating, you know, the song, the credit song, and the intro music. It doesn't seem like it's specifically saying the soundtrack. I forgot you also had that nice little piano intro, but then most of the soundtrack is just absolutely crazy, just like woo. It's just what an odd choice. What is a limited edition product thing? You know, it's kind of surprises me, really, that this game got, you know, an international release, but not just a international release, not just any old international release, but a physical international release. It seems like a lot of games like this that seem a bit more niche, like not as well known outside of like the country of its origin, but it just like they were actually freaking made a physical version, and for freaking PAL version as well. They rarely ever seem to do that, so that's good. I like having the physical version of the game, you know, because digital, yeah, I'm not too fond of digital only stuff, because, you know, I've had this happen to me on a few occasions where, like, I'd have a different account and I can no longer play that game because I bought it on a different account, which sucks. And then there's the whole thing where it's like, well, you could still have the same account, you go download it, oh yeah, the servers for that no longer exist, it can't be downloaded anymore. And that's also really shit. That's why it's always good to have a physical version of the game. That way, you can just play it. You don't have to worry about shit like that. And it's just, why? Why do so many games just go digital only? 3 hours, 58 minutes. 41 minutes. Can we get this done within 9 minutes? Well, 8 minutes or so. We'll give it a shot. I don't think I saved the game, though. Fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Shiitake mushrooms. No. I just have to go through that scene. Then we gotta go through the freaking auditorium stuff, which, to be fair, doesn't take too long. Then we got the fucking boss fight again. Then after the boss, we got the interaction again. And then we got the labyrinth, because that is the labyrinth bit. There is something else to it as well that we'll get to in the next playthrough. No spoilers or anything, even though that kind of feels like a spoiler in itself, but whatever. It was essentially a labyrinth, really, wasn't it? Because like it just like had loads of areas going around in circles, or more square shaped than a circle, really. But you get the idea, and loads of dead ends and shit. It was pretty much a labyrinth named School. That's where the name comes into play, whatever. So you gotta go through that, and then you gotta go through the little bridge bit where it's like we'll pick up So Young this time, carry her to the exit, and we'll get what I assume will be So Young's normal ending. I mean, we'd probably get So Young's best ending if we don't annoy her, but I'm saving that for Hell Mode, because, you know, if I'm gonna play through Hell Mode, I want to, you know, at least, you know, if you're gonna go through Hell Mode, get the best ending for the playthrough, at least, you know, because I've already done all of the Hell Mode playthroughs, except for the extra character. I still haven't done Hard Mode or Hell Mode for the extra character. Her route playthrough, where you actually play as the extra character, is significantly shorter than the main game, but it has quite a few pain in the ass moments, and I don't know how hellish it would be on Hell Mode, because I don't think the extra character gets as many pens. So, yeah, the idea of playing that on Hell Mode isn't fun. I won't be doing that for the playthrough, but I might do it, you know, in my own time, you know, just play the game on Hell Mode. Because I want to, you know, complete the ending collection. I mean, I've already unlocked the costume for completing the ending collection, because I guess it just counts the first half of it, but there's an additional half of the ending collection for the extra character, which I also find confusing, because there's, like, an additional piece. It's like, it's essentially a jigsaw, essentially. I'll show it at some point, probably after getting the other ending, maybe, I don't know. in the next part. And there's like, seems like there would be an additional ending or something, because it doesn't seem like it fits the pattern on the second one. You'll see what I mean when I show that, which I just find confusing. And there's also like a trophy for clearing hell mode a number of times, which would pretty much be like getting all of the endings on hell mode, including the 2 endings from the extra character. Get all those endings plus an additional little playthrough, which kind of makes it imply that there's an alternate ending somewhere, but from what I've looked up, there isn't one. So I find that a bit confusing. So it just feels like it's just like, oh, and after you get all the endings, play through it one more time, just for the hell of it. Puns. It's like, I mean, geez, that's overkill, like, you know. But anyways, I shall see you next time, viewers. See you next time.